What's up, YouTube? Today we're just going to take a look at some unique babies. I don't know, man. There's something special going on with them. Cue the intro. Dive on in. But before we get into the babies, shirt shout out to JH Pythons, man. Man, I miss my buddy Jason and his channel. Come back, Jason. We need more content. No, brother, I hope you're doing good. I don't even know if you watch YouTube anymore, but big shout out to you, brother. So a while back, I had some double het genetic stripe clowns, and a lot of these babies look pretty different. I don't know if it's the double hets making them look bright. I kind of thought there was vanilla or fire in the clutch. I've had other people tell me that. Someone else told me one might even be Desert Ghost, but I asked the experts on that. It is not Desert Ghost. That would have been cool though, believe me. So let's take them all out, look at them together. That way you can compare, contrast. And I'm gonna give you a sneak little peek right here. One of the Partho babies did shed out, but we'll hold off on that. Let's get out this other clutch that I was just talking about. It is clutch number 5. Okay, here's where you start to see the difference. Now, when they were born, I said they're both super pastels. You can see the head washed out, more towards the back though. And this one over here is your typical super pastel looking color, the blushing, you know, kind of everywhere on the blacks. This one over here has retained a lot of the blacks, but it is still blushed out. But this one has nice, crisp, dark blacks. Whereas this one is your standard super pastel, anyways, like what I hatch. But you can just see the yellows are different on them. Let's get them a little closer. I mean, the one on the left over here is a total different shade of yellow. And man, like, there is contrast between the blacks and the yellows on this one. These are both females. I used a banana male maker to make this clutch. Use that sex link to my advantage. So I got them both as super pastel, 100% double het G-stripe clowns. Both holdbacks. So I don't know if this one is so different just because of the hets. I mean, they're both double hets, but maybe the double hets are just influencing this one more. I got 2 more girls to look at. Let's get them out. Okay, we'll start off with this one right here. This is just your standard looking pastel. Wow, got me. I'm okay. Anyways, this is just your standard looking pastel. Which is also double het genetic stripe clown, female. Over here, you got a highly reduced pattern. It's a different shade of yellow. The blushing is more towards the back of the head. It's so hard to film this. So this one is your standard pastel looking. I mean, head's a little bit blushed out. You know, I mean, this is like stereotypical pastel right here. This one has the dorsal striping. It's like the melting by the tail, kind of like a fire type pattern, but it doesn't really have the color. But then you see that you notice the head, it's more washed out in the back. So I don't know if this is double hets at play here. There's a good shot of the tail. See, you know, the alien heads hardly have any eyes. They go down. So it just seems kind of weird that I have duplicates of everything, but one of each stands out. Especially that one super pastel. I mean, it stands way out. But this is my double het genetic stripe clown. First clutch. You know, get these girls growing up. And like I said, that one male is for sale. If you want them, hit me up. I'm more than willing to help out anyone else that's in the project. I want to see the genetic stripe clown project take over the world. I think it's the best double recessive out there. Tons of potential. So hit me up if you want. So this video kind of went out to Rob Bearclaw. You know, me and him messaged back and forth. 4 horsemen riding along. But I told him I'd make a video where he could compare them all. He's in vanilla and fire and that whole complex. And I've suspected that that's been in the clutch. In fact, he brought it up when they were first hatched, that something might be hanging out in that clutch. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I mean, I'm always open to suggestions. It could just be the double hets at play there. I mean, I don't know. But a couple of them definitely stand out above the rest. I'm holding back all those females. And one of those males, my little Curious George. In fact, I think I'm going to name him George. So until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do something with that bell, and rock on.